and shoulder stretch. So find yourself a wall that you can lean against. And the other thing that we're going to need today is something, either a yoga strap, which looks like this, or if you don't have this, you can take two robe belts and tie them together, or two canvas regular belts and tie them together. You need about 6 feet to 8 feet of strap. And we'll use that in a little bit. So as you're ready, we're going to come over to the wall, and we'll start with the shoulders and go from there. So looking down at your feet and making sure that you have a nice wide base of support, and that your heel of your feet are behind your second toe, so you're in a neutral alignment. And when you're ready, you'll place your right elbow up on the wall and your forearm, and you'll move it around until you get to the place where it's in line with your shoulder, where you have a nice 90-degree angle. And then with your breath, you'll gently press your forearm into the wall, and you'll feel that nice energy, almost like your armpit is hollowing out a little bit. And then tuck your tailbone down to support your abdominals. And as you're ready, we're going to start to walk our feet gently over towards the left, away from your forearm. So you'll come nice and slow, and you'll try not to lift your elbow away from the wall on the right side. And you'll move as far as your body allows. Some of us might stop here. Some of us might keep going much further. And again, once you get to your end point, make sure that your forearm is pressing into the wall, and you feel a nice muscular engagement of the forearm and the shoulder. And as you're ready, if you're ready, you'll inhale your left arm up towards the sky, and then soften your elbow to maybe allow the fingertips to come towards the wall. If you find yourself there and it feels comfortable, you might press into your feet again and tuck your tailbone, and feel your sternum across the front of the body lift up a bit. Nice deep full breaths here, feeling engagement in the side body, a nice beautiful opening as you send fresh inhales and exhales. And last time, deep breath, imagining it coming up through the feet and all the way to the crown of the head. And then releasing it out as you let your left arm slowly come down. As you're ready, once your arm comes down, you'll slowly, with your breath, inhaling, starting to walk yourself towards the wall in front of you, and then release that arm down and take a deep breath, and just notice the difference in the sensation between the right arm and the left arm. With your breath, you'll now bring your left forearm to the wall so that the elbow and the entire surface of the arm is up against the wall. Looking down at your feet and making sure they're hip distance apart, and that you're pressing into your feet firmly and tucking your tailbone. And then very gently, as you're ready, I'm just going to go back to this side so I don't turn my back to you, and you'll start to walk your feet back to the center of your room. Big breath in, big breath out. We're still pressing the forearm into the wall, tucking the tailbone down, pressing into the feet. And if you can imagine the crown of your head lifting, that adds a little bit more space in the spine between the vertebrae. So breathe here, and then if and when you're ready, you'll lift your right arm straight up to the sky, and with a soft elbow, you'll let it come towards the wall. And again, feeling your side waist open on that right side. So breathing into that sensation, imagining all the space that you're creating between the ribs and sending some breath there. And then as you're ready, you'll release your soft elbow and arm back down, and you'll use your inhale to start turning your body towards the wall in front of you once again, and releasing your arms down. You might give it a shake out, what that feels like. And then as you're ready, we're going to do a puppy pose on the wall. So with your breath, you'll place your hands out in front of you and you'll walk your feet back. And then with your feet hip distance apart and parallel, you'll start to bend your knees. You'll feel your tailbone move back a little bit. And now lift your abs up. So it's a matter of tucking your tailbone and inviting your belly to just gently kiss up towards the spine. And if and when you're ready, you might let the crown of your head and your torso start to descend so that perhaps at some point your ears will be in line with your arms. The crown of your head will be moving towards the wall out in front of you. Your shoulder blades will be pulling onto your back body. And there's lots of energy in your feet down into the earth. Breathe. Feel that big stretch in your shoulders. Keep your abdominals lifted to protect your low back. And then as you're ready, inhale and gently press into your hands. Start to straighten your knees and begin to walk your feet towards the wall. Release your hands down as you're ready. Now we'll need the strap. So grabbing hold of your strap and wrapping it around your neck. We're going to come under the ears, under the earlobes, and we're going to reach the straps kind of under the jaw, under the earlobes, and you might feel it resting on your cheek. And then with your breath and even resistance in both hands, you're going to press the strap on a diagonal out in front of you as you press into your feet and tuck your tailbone, and now press the back of your head back. So the movement is your arms are reaching forward and your head and neck are pressing back, feet down, crown of the head up, shoulder blades pinned against your back body, armpits gently hollowed out, abs softly kiss to the spine. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out brings the arms down. We soften the sensation and feel that fresh breath in the body. Feel whatever you might be feeling in the neck. And then as you're ready, now we're going to take the strap and we're going to bring it above the ears. So the straps will come above your ears. They're now resting on the top of the earlobe. And we'll take them out once again. So pressing into your feet, tucking your tailbone, and now with even resistance, reach your hands not only out, but on a little bit of a diagonal up. So breathing in and breathing out, I'll change the angle so you see what it looks like. You're pressing your head back into the strap, and you're pulling the strap away from you. And we're creating a lot of space. We're like lifting the head up off of the cervical spine and creating tons of space here. Take one more deep breath in and out. And then inhale in, all the way from the feet up to the crown of the head. And now releasing the strap down on your exhale. Last thing with the strap, we're going to take it off the neck and we're going to bring it right to the tips of your shoulder blades, or another way to think of that is where a woman's bra line would be. So getting the strap around there and making sure that both ends are even. And now as you're ready, you'll let them come out in front of you, and then you'll crisscross them. You'll crisscross the ends. And now you'll inhale and you'll lift it up and sneak your head through as you now take the straps out to the opposite sides. So what it's going to do is it's going to round the head of your arm bones back, open up the front body, and maybe that allows you to tuck your tailbone and lean back just a little bit as you open up your shoulders and the front of the body. Big breath in, and out. Again, from the belly, inviting it all the way up to the collarbones, and releasing the breath from the collarbones back to the belly. As you're ready, let your strap go, unhook yourself, and you can just put it off to the side. Shake your arms out, maybe swing them around, a little crisscrossing. And then we're gonna take an eagle arm pose. So as you're ready, the next time that your right arm is over your left, stop. Bend at the elbows, and then see if you can take a second twist around, and maybe your hands will come near each other. If they don't, that's fine too. If they come near each other, let them touch. Either way, we're gonna take the elbows and lift them up just a little bit, and then press the forearms away from you a little bit. So you should feel a nice stretch in your shoulders here by doing that. You press into your feet, you lift up through the crown of your head, and you keep that resistance of forearms away and elbows lifting up. And then as you are ready, we're going to let the elbows track over towards the left as you take your gaze towards the right. Take a deep breath here. Find a lot of space in the neck. And then use your next breath to come back to center with your arms and your gaze. And then slowly with your next breath, taking it over to the opposite side. So forearms right, gaze left. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, come back to center with your arms and gaze. Release your hands if they're bound. Let your elbows splay out to the side and reach your arms up in a big sun circle. Let your hands gently come down through your center and then let them come out once again. Taking the second wrap, so now the left arm over the right, bending at the elbow, and perhaps the hands and palms come near each other. Elbows lift, forearms move away a little bit, and we start to feel the armpits hollow out, and we start to feel some energy in the shoulder blades, those postural muscles that keep us strong. Big, deep breath in and out. And then, with your breath, you'll start to let yourself open up a bit. So we'll take the arms over to the right, the gaze to the left, press into the feet, lift up through the crown of the head, back through center. Inhaling, other side, arms left, gaze right. Back to the center. Release the hands. Let the elbows soften and move out to the sides. Inhale and reach your arms up. And then hands back through center. As you're ready, leave your left arm down, palm facing up. Right arm inhales all the way up, soft elbow, and then right hand over to the left side of your head, resting on the temple and the ear. Inhale with your breath, press into your feet and lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale and start to take your head a little bit over towards the right. So just holding your head and supporting the side bend. And if this is enough, you stay right here. Otherwise, you might let that left arm go a little bit further back behind you as you find a little bit more space on this left side of your neck. Take another breath. And then slowly come back to your neutral posture, releasing the right arm down. Inhale and exhale. And then as you're ready, we'll flip the right palm and let it stay down as we take the left arm all the way up towards the sky, soft elbow, and then the left hand lands over towards the right side of the head. Inhaling and lengthening as you press through the feet and reach for the crown of the head, and then gently taking your head and neck over towards the left. Never forcing it, but just supporting this movement. Imagining your head not so much moving side, but on an angle. And perhaps you'll deepen this by taking your right arm a little bit further back behind you, feeling your shoulder blades gather, feeling a little bit more space on the right side of the neck. And then very gently, with your exhale, starting to release that, inhaling the left arm down. With your breath, inhale and bring both arms up through center. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale through your center. And last time, press into your feet and reach your arms up. Soft hands through center. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Namaste.